Hey, what's up, YouTube? Video I wanted to make here. So I actually saw this, I think a couple of days ago. I think I saw a link to it on Facebook or something, where it's taking like it was giving like video game characters realistic bodies, and I'm just sitting there like, um, okay, why? I mean, I guess there's this website called, and there's a couple different websites I'm looking at. The one I'm looking at here is, I guess, from 17.com. This is the one I found. Like, it was a different website. I think the original one was bulimia, something about, like, bulimia.com or whatever, anti-bulimia site, which I'm all for, by the way. Bulimia is a terrible, terrible fucking thing. And I think if anybody is suffering from that, you need to get help. I mean, actual professional help. I'm not saying that to be mean. I just think that's a health issue, and you need to look into that. I had a friend who had that for a while, and it was like really scary and kind of like it was kind of making me mad that she was doing that, especially since I was the one buying her food and shit like that. But anyway, yeah, it's a terrible thing, and you need to see a doctor or talk to somebody if you're having issues with something like that. But anyway, let me go up and go on here. So I saw this and I was wondering if I should do a video on it or not. I really wasn't sure. I was watching Alpha Megacities video on it today, and to be honest with you, I think he kind of overacted on this one. I mean, I do think that this is kind of a dumb and pointless thing, the wrong way to go about this. But his reaction was just a little, calm down, dude. Just you don't need to like go all crazy and shit like that. I mean, hey, nothing but love for the guy, but sometimes I'm like, dude, just tone it down a bit. I know that's his personality or whatever, but that's cool. So, but I just want to give my own thoughts of it and stuff like that, and why I think it's kind of like just kind of ridiculous. And I'm looking at the things here, and the first one is Christie from Tekken 5, which, by the way, I hate this character. Or, no, I don't hate the character. I hate people who use the character. And, they're giving her, like, like, oh, she's giving her a bit of a stomach and stuff like that, and looking like all this and like that. And I'm thinking, like, well, the problem with this is Christie is a fighter, okay? She's a fighter. All right, fighters have, they work on their bodies. Their whole point is to make their bodies look like kind of like athletic. Let me give you an image here of one Miss Ronda Rousey. Okay, you see this nice fighter girl here, who is awesome, by the way. But kind of notice she kind of got like kind of abs going on here, got something going on here. She's just not. It's because she works out. Like, her profession is fighting, so she has to work out. She works out by lifting weights and doing exercise and fighting. She needs that fighter's body, and that's pretty much for a oops, wrong thing, for a female fighter. That is the body type. It's not, it's something they have to work for. They're not gonna sit there and like do this by eating cheeseburgers. Okay, and it's just they need to. It's just part of the routine to work out. So yeah, it's kind of unrealistic to do this, because if Christie was a real person, she would look more like this than like this. Although, to be fair, her boobs probably wouldn't be as big, but she would look more like this body type because she's an athletic fighter. Next thing, you have the bikini girl from Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll give him that one. I mean, it's a drawing, first of all. By the way, let's just say that. That's like a problem I had with a lot of these. Is that they're drawings, okay? They're just cartoon drawings. I've seen them do this with Disney characters too. It's just like, and by the way, it is not uncommon to have a stomach like this and boobs like this. I see it all the time. So I don't know what this is. I think it's like, oh, well, it's like they like. It looks like they made. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. No, it looks like they made their boobs smaller. So, it's like it's a drawing, people. It's like, it's ridiculous, and whatever. Jade, Mortal Kombat, whatever. Jade is a character from another dimension, so you don't know. I mean, maybe the dimension she came from, they're really fucking skinny. You don't know. But again, fictional character. And then Noburu from Legend of Zelda, which honestly I think this would be a little would be a little bit more understandable, because like this is a drawing, okay? They're drawings, people. This would not work like in real life. No, it would not. And this would probably be more like that. But the bothers me about this one is like they said, oh, look at a realistic body, but did nothing about her face. I mean, nobody has noses like that in real life, like at all. So And then there's Tifa Lockhart. Again, a drawing, people. And these are Japanese people drawing this, so just go get mad at them or whatever. Tifa Lockhart, okay, a drawing, not a fictional character. Sonya Blade, I'm just going to bring you back to the Ronda Rousey picture again. She is a fighter. She is a FBI, not FBI, but she's a Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. That's the image they took. I mean, this would not work for a fighter, okay? It's just that she's an athletic person. She works to fight, all right? Again, but fictional characters. Riku from Final Fantasy II, whatever. And then up here you have, and I forgot to mention, Lara Croft, which, whatever, is like, look, guys, Lara Croft, ridiculous as the chestal area might be, the whole midsection here would probably be a bit more realistic because she also athletic. And if she climbs rocks, she climbs mountains, she climbs shit, and, she probably works out at home. She has a mansion, a home gym. This is going by the original one, not the new Lara Croft reboot. But the original, she was this rich explorer, and she had to be very athletic because she swam, she climbed rocks, she did this, she did that. All right, it's just what it is. But going by the fact that this is just ridiculous, they're fictional character people, and I've seen them do this with the Disney characters too, which I also think is ridiculous because nobody is trying to be a Disney princess except for like girls from ages 3 to 10 or something like that, and they dress up as the princesses to go to Disneyland and have a good time, and they really don't care if the unrealistic double D's of the princesses is real or not. They just want to like they like the princesses because, hey, look, princess life. This is Disneyland to them. But let them have that because they're kids, and the world will eventually destroy them. We've all been there. But yeah, I'm just saying that as far as this goes, I just don't think. I don't know. It doesn't work out too well for me because I think there are many different ways to fight the problem with bulimia, but trying to use video game characters to put them as realistic recreations to help people feel better about themselves, it's just not the way to go. I mean, I remember a picture. Let me see if I can find something here. Let me just look something up real quick. Let me go to Google real quick. A better way to do the example would be something like this. Let's see, normal women in Victoria's Secret. My typing is terrible. And my spelling is terrible. Google correct. Okay, so yeah, like a better way to do it would be like this here. Let me show you these images where it shows like normal girls in like, here we go. This is the best thing right here to show. Like this would make more sense. This would be a better way to say, hey, look. Normal women with normal body types, all different body types, can look just as good in Victoria's Secret bathing suits as they do too. And I think this would be a better example of that than this crap here. So there was another picture. I think it was like the girl from Dead or Alive, which for some reason is not on here. Let me see if I can find a different. Let's see. Okay, this is the one I was talking about right here. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, oh shit, that's not what I want to do. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I think like if I saw this in real life, that I'd be much more attracted to this than this because I kind of like the women with the meat and the bones. That's just me, but I'd be like, oh hell yeah, with this. I mean, if this was real, I know it's not real. I'm just saying. Like if this is what it looked like, I'd be all for it. Like, yeah, that's not bad. But you see what I'm saying here is like if you want to sit there and like talk about realistic body types and how you shouldn't be ashamed to have a realistic body type, this would be a much better example than the video game crap. That's just what I'm saying right here. I mean, this is fine here. I mean, I get it. It's like, oh, this is unrealistic forms of beauty. This is more realistic, and hey, that's fine. I'm all for it, and stuff like that. So I think they look pretty good in wearing these. It's like, oh, you don't have to be a Victoria's Secret model to wear these. You can look like this and still be, hot. But whatever. I mean, that's just me. I mean, other people might have a different opinion. But anyway, that's all I really want to say about that. I just think the whole thing is kind of ridiculous, pointless, and I'm not really going to go crazy on it because there are worse things going on there in the gaming community right now. And worse things that I don't even think this is like. And I think he's like sitting there getting mad at like SJWs for this. And I don't, as much as I don't like SJWs either. I mean, they are pieces. They are just the worst thing that happened to gaming right now. There's another one, Cortana, which Cortana, really? It's a fucking computer program that's never real, and you're going to use Cortana as an example? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That's just stupid right there. That's the one this is the one I looked at and went, that's dumb. Don't do shit like that. That's stupid. It's Cortana. It's not real. Alright, it's a computer program. It's a fictional fucking character. Calm down. So, anyway, as I said about that, like I said, I don't think this is an SJW thing. I'm sure they'll champion it because, like I said, SJWs are fucking retarded. But that's not the point. And the new Lara Croft looks a lot more realistic in real life than the older one. So, anyway, fun thoughts on that, and I'll see you guys next time.